Playing against storms, go! Ah, going to the marshlands today. That's usually has a bigger focus on gathering, which is why I started with a gathering thing instead of a farm. But we'll see what we get this time. Let's check our mysteries. If people have services, they get a stacking bonus result during drizzle. That can be nice. No contact gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. Hostility 2 sucks, not a huge deal. Lightning, pay 5 copper ore or 3 buildings are destroyed every storm. That can suck. Yeah, I will definitely want to find a good source of copper ore. I forget if the trees drop it in this biome. I guess we'll see. Also, cold snap. Villagers eat more if they don't have complex food. Ironic, I guess. And finally, eerie song. People without services have a small chance of just flat dying. That sucks a lot. Uh, yeah, services are hard to fully. They're hard to fully. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh god, brain. I have a headache. You have to forgive me. Services are, they're they're hard to fully get going. Anyway, new patch out. They're offering building shortcuts now. Uh, doesn't seem to save every time you open and close the game, but happy it's there anyway. Because then I could just press a key to get the roads instead of having to go into the menu every time. So that's really nice. Isn't that just snazzy? Yeah. I'm just hoping I can stay below Hostility 5 for most of the game. Maybe we can get services up sooner rather than later, but I'm not super duper thrilled by our current mysteries. They could be rough to deal with. Also, we got some humans, and we can see where the nearest patch of fertile land is. Uh, presumably? Ah, there it is. Okay, wow, that's far. Not surprising. Given that fertile land is supposed to be very rare on this map. So yeah, small amount. The trees don't drop copper, so I'm going to desperately need a copper mine before hostility gets too far out of control. But you know, can't do much about that quite yet. Also, is the audio feels like very quiet for some reason, though I haven't changed any of the settings at all. What do we have now? Uh, Something to be said about all of these. The lizards will certainly appreciate the smokehouse. The apothecary would be nice for the biscuits and incense. Religion's a good service for everybody. I think I might just hit the plantation button though, because we know where some fertile ground is, and we could get a good steady supply of food from that for a while. Herbalist camp is tempting. I'm sure I'll find a herbalist node that I'll regret not being able to exploit soon, but I think I'm just going to click on Weaver here. 3-star fabric production's great. Uh, that's about all I have to say about that one. And then maybe lumber mill? Stamping mill's also really good. So carpenter's also pretty good too. I don't know. Stamping mill's probably the smart play here. We're gonna need to find copper ore, and making copper bars is good. Plus, flour will allow me to make biscuits. They're just very good things to say about that. That said, I'm going to click on lumber mill because I have a problem. If I have one 3-star building, I want to get all 3. That's my entire reason. It's terribly unoptimal. Don't do this if you're trying to play like, a smart person. But yeah, we'll get the good plank production and the good fabric production up as soon as possible. Plop down a crude workstation for bricks, although I believe I started with a bunch of extra bricks, so I shouldn't actually need that for the most part. But yeah, let's prioritize the woodcutter camp. And let's go. Also got some meat to start off with, which is helpful. Probably just gonna punch into this glade immediately because this is like in the way of a huge amount of space that I need for my warehouse. And it'll get me closer to getting into that dangerous glade, so like there's almost no downside. I should probably get a lizard house down sooner rather than later. But, I'm gonna wait for the lumber mill to finish. Okay, resources are allocated. That's good. The lizards are going to have especially low resolve, as you can see. They're sitting at a whole 3 right now. It's not a place I want them to be, to say the least. Okay, we'll just get you making planks. We don't need anybody making bricks quite yet. Let's see what we get. Instantly get better plantations. That's really nice. Frequent patrols is pretty good. Every time I send a cache to the Citadel, it lowers hostility by 10. It's pretty nifty. It's also pretty good to get early too, but the bonus is added retroactively, so I don't need it immediately. Like none of this is actually gonna pop year 1. And I don't have any way of getting tools right now anyway. Look at large baskets. That's pretty good to start out with, not gonna lie. I can get the farming up soon. That'll be especially good. We'll wait for orders to come up before we pop the glade, just in case one of the glades is, one of the orders is pop a glade, excuse me. Also should consider if I'm going for a deed today. I would like to try. I might just go with the humans. Just get 30 humans, be done with it. Or could try to loot a bunch of caches. I don't know. A lot of good stuff. We'll see where we land once we get a few more things done. See if anything jumps out at me. Being like, oh, that'll make this easy. Funding the expedition is very tempting, because when you have lizards, you start with 10 tools, so I could just click pick and then click complete order, which seems pretty strong to me. Guess I'll do that. Here we go. Oh my god. They heard me. I said I wanted to get the trifecta, and they're like, well, no problem, Christy. Here's the trifecta right here for you. Pop 4 glades within 5 minutes. Doable if dangerous. And hey, want to pop 5 glades again? That sounds good to me. Yeah, okay, great. Pop glades. Let's do it. So 5 is like a lot of glades, not gonna lie. That will give me a fairly significant boost to hostility, but it's early enough that I think I can handle it. Wow. Wow, this is some good stuff. Probably gonna click on Smithy here. The tools will be super useful, and so will the coats. Still have no way of making metal yet. I'll definitely need some way of getting copper ore smelting or crystal dew, but I think the smithy is gonna pay off nicely. Tools lets its open caches, and the humans can use the coats. Probably can't use that right now, but it'll be very nice to have, that's for sure. Let's see. All of our woodcutter camps are fully staffed, so I see no reason not to just go hard on opening glades. I need to be a little bit more judicious in the trees I cut down, though, because like we need to be efficient about punching into these glades, because 5 minutes goes by real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I open 2 dangerous glades? No, that's unwise. That'd be unwise, I think. But anyway, I want to. What's the hotkey? I forgot. Right, it's shift. So I'm just gonna designate a tiny line of trees here. Hello, what are you, Rain Punk Drill? You will spit out copper veins. And there's meat and a coal deposit here. A single lonely coal deposit, which normally I would ignore, but I could pop this, have a bunch of copper and coal to start out with. This is probably way better to just salvage for the metal and pipes, but if we find ourselves bereft of mining nodes, I might reconsider. Anywho, let's punch through this one. Once we get all 3 of these done, we'll be much happier. Oh, I only need to pop 4 for the timed one. Oh yeah, then this is great. What we're doing right now is great. You're making planks, right? Yeah. That's why the weaver hasn't gotten up quite yet. Also love to put down some human houses, but you know, the time node is a priority for sure. Or not node, order. I have a headache. Leave me alone. My brain is not going to function at peak efficiency. Anyway, we've got our trees designated, I think. Did I not? Am I gonna have to designate these 2 to make them get through this? Maybe. I think I can fast forward a touch. Alright, new glade. Tiny cache full of stuff I don't care that much about. Probably just stuff I'll send to the Citadel at some point. Some swamp wheat's interesting. I can't eat wheat straight up. I'll need to find some sort of rainwater source. Or the ability to make it into biscuits, but that's something to consider, at least. Well, that's good. I think we're almost certainly going to get the order, no problem. Popping into the dangerous glade year 1. Sorry, nose. Oh god. I thought I took loratadine for this, but anyway. Yeah. Popping into a dangerous glade year 1, usually a bad idea, especially on higher difficulties. I would not attempt this if I was like doing Prestige 20, but I would just find 4 safe glades to pop into for this timed order. But year 1, I probably can handle it. You know, I'm not gonna have too much impatience problems. Oh my god, what's all this stuff? Quite a bit. A lot of meat, some rocks, fertile soil, medium cache. Big old guild house. It's a bit too far away from the hearth, and I can't move it, so we're not going to make use of this for a very long time. But it is good to see, for sure. That basically that basically means our next expansion is going to be down here, so I can get this in a new hearth. So that's good. And now we have a Blightrot Cauldron. Interesting. I actually have a choice of what I want to do here, weirdly. Usually I prefer to do Empathy just in case I get the Cornerstone that reduces hostility from Empathy, and this is all very good. The +3 to pickle goods and vegetables and bunch of copper ores sounds really, really, really snazzy, though. Like, these are all really helpful. If I get a small farm, I'm gonna love the +2 to vegetable production. The pickle jars will be just fantastic on their own, because that'll make complex food a lot easier to get for the lizards. I could just tear this down like right now. Little worried about the blight from doing that, though. If I tear it down right now, it's going to produce a ton of blight, which I'm not in a position to handle even remotely. So, let's get in a position to handle that. This thing, rain engines create blight rots quicker, doesn't do anything unless you have rain punk set up, and I don't think we're gonna get rain punk set up for a very long time, at least a couple of years. So I can just let this sit. This is one of those few dangerous glade events where I can just sit here and be like, yeah, okay, I'll get to you when I get to you, which is very nice to see. So yeah, that was lucky. I'm going to move the woodcutter up here, clear out some space around the hearth so I can start getting housing built. I'm going to get these rocks collected at some point too. Gonna have plenty of rocks. I might do some early paved roads, if just between the hearth and the warehouse, get people going faster. Is there a reason you're not breaking these down, guys? Did I not select the correct trees? Maybe not. Sometimes it's a little weird to find the pathing to punch into glades, but you know, it's solvable. Right now we're kind of just stymied on planks, so I'm going to put a second person in plank production. And boom, distant journey done. We get 5 rocks per minute, we get 30 copper, which will be absolutely fantastic. And we get another copper vein. Just 2 of them. Not the most exciting mine, but it is a mine that we could use if we get to Hostility 3. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we get a better mine in the Dangerous Glade we are definitely going to pop next year. Yeah. Certainly ain't bad. I'm going to designate this spot for my trading post because it's outside the hearth and I don't want to use up valuable hearth real estate. Let's see what we get. Good stuff here. Very good stuff here. Trapper's Camp is very tempting given we have some large meat nodes that we've just opened up. So is the ranch for the same reason, but I don't think I can afford to turn up my nose at the furnace. We were looking very hard for the ability to make copper bars, so we got it. And boy, you know, why look a gift horse in the mouth? Hello, exposed Odin. I'm fighting a storm because the storm's trying to kill me. It's a very normal storm, don't worry about it. Yeah, we got some pretty good stuff to start out with, too. I think I can afford to put down a bunch of the stuff. Use bullets, it's very effective. Not against clouds, though, is the thing. Yeah, the story of the game is that the world has, well, some kind of ancient evil broke free from the ground and is causing the world to be consumed with a horrible blight storm that destroys the world every couple of years. And the only thing that keeps people from just flat dying to it is our glorious queen. Hail her name. And as a viceroy, I am sent out with a bunch of colonists to go out, find find land that can be exploited, and collect resources to bring back to the Citadel so we can survive the next storm, and so on and so forth. Fun stuff. Very uplifting, really cheery premise. I like the dark storyline a lot, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna clear out some space for the houses. I will want a little 4 square of human houses here. There's like not a lot of benefit to making it a 4 square, except that it looks aesthetically pleasing to me, and therefore I must do it. I'm glad you got my whisper exposed to it, and I'm also glad that you found the speed drift mod without without too much trouble. Alright, we got our weaver up. We'll want plenty of fabric for the future, so I'm gonna just put someone in there. Also gonna want to put someone in the blight post, because we're gonna need it if we plan to do this Glade event. Would like to put a lizard in, but I also need somebody to like build stuff, so gotta cut a woodcutter, I think. Malbim Serration gives sprint boost. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about those ones. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a. I found some. I use the only amalgam mod in Warframe I use is like is the heavy attack speed one, because sometimes I rolled the Sancti Magistrar when I want to pretend I'm a healer, and then I could just constantly heavy attack spam that's really fast and it heals people around me. It's very nice. It's very fun. Alright, the storm has arrived. Almost certainly going to have to cut people from woodcutting to lower hostility, because I'm pretty sure the lizards are going to freak out very soon. No forest mysteries I have to concern myself with quite yet. Yeah, lizards are very upset right now. So I have to cut another woodcutter. 2, really? I'm 1 off. I'm 1 off. Highly lame. But so be it. I could use the builders anyway. What do we need people to do? I guess I could get started on the cauldron now. We have the blight post up. We have people working on purging fire, so getting blight rod every time we purge assist is not going to kill us. So that's good. I will also want to get down a camp for food relatively soon. We've got a big stockpile to start with, but that does not mean I want to rest on that for the rest of time. We'll get that started. We'll get that started next year when the newcomers arrive. By the way, I have Twitch integration on, so if you want to help me or hurt me, you can type !join space forest or join space town to join the Council of Elders or the Forest Guardians. If you join the Council of Elders, you get to be a person in here, and you can like give various small buffs, or you can be a Forest Guardian, in which case you turn into a dangerous glade event, and I get to try to kill you. It's fun. Fun times. Anyway, I'm just gonna cruise through the storm. I don't think we're in any danger for the rest of this storm. ! Blows up pancakes with mine. We don't even have pancakes though. Huh. I like Stormwalker Tax a lot. I also like Safe Haven a lot, because we need hostility reduction. I should not be looking this in the mouth, but Stormwalker Tax is really good. And the thing is, I have a ton of amber stored up, and normally that's the reason you don't pick Stormwalker Task, because you lose all of your amber, which is just money in this game. And you get 15 amber every time newcomers arrive, which is every year, so that's just 15 amber every year. That's pretty sick. Normally I would not click this, but I can go spend all my amber with Sahilda because she arrived. So I may just do that, because it's kind of free if I pick that. Yeah, let's get the Herbalist Camp. +1 to mushroom production is great, although a little scary. All the trees drop mushrooms, so if I get +1 to mushroom production, that will slow down my tree collection by quite a bit. Hey, figured out the text commands. Cool. Hey, you're Forest Guardian. Now you're going to destroy my food. Wow, that's rude. And probably the worst thing you can do. But okay. Well, I'll find you and stop you eventually. I'm gonna click this button for more food, now that things have changed. And what can I spend this last 4 amber on? Probably just like stuff. Food's certainly nice. So are building materials though. A little hard to get a good amount of tools for that amount of money. Might just get 4 pipes. They will definitely come in handy at some point. I could also do the dumb thing of trading amber for amber, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we'll just get 4 pipes. Seems good to me. Pocket knives is also like really tempting, but I don't have any way of producing vegetables right now, so that's a little silly. Steel shovels would be nice though. Then again, we have a stone delivery line already, so I don't really need to go that hard on clay, so I think I'll just do that. Pick up Stormwalker Tax. That will be fantastic. And now we got our newcomers. Looks like we have harpies this game. That's fine. In fact, that's good. They're bringing in a part, which is tempting, but it's only like 1, so I don't care that much. I think I'd rather have less people come in, so I'm not struggling with hostility too much in the next year. Thought you could poison the food, then defect and join town, like an inside man in a communist base. No, if you join, you can !leave to leave the forest, and then you can join the town. You can, swap at your leisure. It's fine, but yeah, you can't have multiple things running at once. It's 1 per Twitch viewer. Gets busy otherwise. What am I doing? Right. Got the newcomers. Got Sahilda's stuff all done. I should put people back to woodcutting now. Want to keep want to keep at least 1 builder. Got a good herbalist camp. Yeah. Things are pretty snazzy right now. I think it's not like super safe to pop into this, but you know, I can try. Anger. Anger increases hostility by 30 points, which is annoying. Although it doesn't do too much until the storm hits. But when the storm hits, it really sucks. Yeah, right now, I think I'm just gonna cruise along here. Did I get the 15 amber from them? I did. Ooh. Do I want to get one of these then? I mean, the extra clay would be nice if I want to do pottery. It usually is a good way of getting stuff. It's a good way of getting containers to put pickled goods in, but I do get leather from trees, so it's not that big a deal. I don't know. It's all questionable. Oh, we found a massive coal deposit, which is pretty nice. And a water geyser. Well, we can get porridge going. Huh. We also have escaped convicts. I'll have the rocks to arrest them pretty soon. So I think I'll go with that, because I don't think I can take a hit to 8 resolve, and the rewards are kind of questionable at best. I definitely don't want to get 5 more people, because that will cause hostility to go up even further, which is not great. Large encampments. I could spend some insects to get some money, which is not crazy, but kind of don't have the manpower for it right now. So we're just gonna sit on it for a bit. Right, brickyard's up. That's fantastic. Almost certainly gonna use stone for that, but not yet. We have enough bricks to make at least most of the human houses we need. So I'm not gonna stress over it too much. At least not yet. We'll just get going. Speed up time a little. Also, we finished exploration, which is great. I see no reason not to just click this button now. More building materials. Glade events are slightly easier to deliver stuff to. It's all very snazzy. Sahilda's about to leave. Do I want anything before she leaves? Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to produce vegetables, because it's not native to the land. I would have to get a farm, and Sahilda's kind of the only place I could get a farm from. So it feels like unlikely. Yeah, it's questionable. I think I'll save the money for now. I should also give some consideration to what I'm going to do about the lightning rods. We're at 3, and, well, no, we can cut woodcutters and get below 3. It's not the end of the world. There's no exclamation point raid town exposed, and I don't know what you're playing at there. Alright, we're gonna get 30 copper ore from this, so, okay. We don't have to stress over it too much, at least this year. There's that empathy event I was talking about. I think I'm just gonna click Firestarter here for sure, though, because, doubling our purging fire production is really good. It does get me extra people, which I'm not thrilled by, but I think it's good enough. Open 3 dangerous glades. Wow. That's a bad idea. It's just an exceptionally bad idea. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Explorer's Lodge is real nice, but opening 3 dangerous glades in addition to the 2 we've already opened in the next 9 minutes, no thanks. I'm gonna go with meat diet. That'll happen kind of on its own pretty soon. Do want to get down the field kitchen in that case, and I'll definitely want to exploit the clearance geyser in that case as well. We really want flour production right now, and the ability to get a forager's camp. I need so much stuff. Oh, we have a forager's camp? We do. Why does it say I don't have a forager's camp for it? Oh, it does, because I don't have the ability to make small foragers camps. Is the reason. You wanna raid the town, kill the men, steal the women. Alright. Calm down, Genghis Khan. We have enough stones to get the escaped convicts arrested, so let's just go ahead and queue that up. Get a loyalty event. That'll be nice. Later, probably. Yeah. The rewards are too good to do an empathy event in there. Also, I should think about, like, expanding earlier than usual here. This is just all very, very good over here. Now what are you doing? Work slower on glade events, because you have gone with chant. Ghastly chant. So now everything will take slightly longer, which is also annoying. Should also consider getting these guys back to the Citadel before I run out of bugs. Let's do that. This guy's finished his delivery. I'm gonna send him to the encampment. Get these guys safely back to the Citadel. Leave myself with a singular builder that is not doing anything. Well, he's doing everything, actually. I have enough pipes to finish the drill off. Getting copper and coal in this little thing would be pretty handy. And the mine would be like next to the warehouse too. I might just spend pipes to fix this. I don't think that's the worst idea I've ever had. I think we're done here at the cauldron. Yes, we've got 2 people. Well, we got 1 person. He has to deliver the goods still. So yeah, let's get you fixing the rain punk drill real quick. Get the mine. Get mining soon. That'll be really nice with the furnace. We can start smelting the ore into bars. I have to be exceptionally careful about doing that, granted, because I need to keep as 5 times the year worth of copper ore to keep my buildings from getting zapped and destroyed. So yeah, right now I need to keep 10 in the tank no matter what. I've got 30, so, you know, no risk now, but I'm sure future me will forget that and it'll suck. Because I'm a little scatterbrained, especially when I have a headache. Exclamation mark, zap buildings. No! You don't have that much control. Anyway, we have all of the stones allocated for the glade event, so I can freely start making bricks in the brickyard. I can also give some consideration to paving in front of the hearth, since we have infinity stones. Seems good. Also want to upgrade the hearth sooner rather than later, but I will need another house and then a park put down. Yeah. Food's a little sketch. Not gonna lie. I need the Trappers camp built very soon. And maybe the field kitchen so I can start creating porridge. Yeah, I kind of need more builders. I stretched myself out a little too thin with all of these Glade events. And them going slower is not helping. Oh good, you switched to poison the second I said food's a little sketchy. Oh, you're so good at, you're so helpful, so very helpful. Let's prioritize the trapper's camp. Get meat going. And then we can prioritize the field kitchen. Make sure that we stretch the meat out as far as it will stretch. Also, we're low on wood too, probably because I cut all my woodcutters to be able to do all these Glade events. Alright, that's done. Only thing left for him to do is to deliver the amber. That's good. Same thing with these guys, they'll be done in a minute. The rain punctual finished. That's not a lot of copper, but it'll have to do. Let's get down a mine. Where's the mine? Here's the mine. Alright. I'd like to punch through this glade, or these trees, get a nice road going so my builders don't have to walk as far. Thank you, I try to be evil when you can. Well, you know, I respect that desire to be evil in games. I can dig it. Low on fuel. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's get more people in the woodcutters camp. As many as I can spare. Get these trees chopped down fast as possible. If I could get this coal mine running, I won't have to worry about fuel pretty much ever again. But I can't right now. Got too much to do. We're spread out way too thin. Yeah, definitely want a lizard on the trapper camp. We can pull this guy off the blight post. We don't have anywhere near enough wood for it. So, yeah. We have 14 purging fire. That's plenty to get rid of the blight rot, and I don't think we got any from this event, come to think of it, because we're still at 0 corruption. Yeah, I think we just lucked out and we didn't produce enough food to develop any blight rot. So that's good. We'll need the blight post for next year, so I'm happy it's there, but yeah. Apparently it's fine. We want to turn all our food into this if we can. This is just turns 8 food into 10 food. It's just good. Same thing with the porridge. We get a lot of free mushrooms from the trees. I really want that geyser pump done, but I don't have any pipes. Right, I spent all my pipes to finish the drill. Right, that was a thing I did. Okay. Unfortunately, we have a nice big old cache of copper bars, and so I can make pipes. But who can make the pipes is the question. I guess I'll wait for one of these guys to get done. We don't need porridge immediately. We just need food immediately, more or less. Wouldn't mind a second lizard on the harvester's camp, that's for sure. Also, I could just get down a herbalist camp, grab mushrooms. It's probably a smart plan. That'll tide us over. We know harpies are coming, so they'll be happy with the herbalist camp, in a way. They'll be more productive with the herbalist camp. Anywho, we've hit the storm again. I think the lizards are going to freak out once more. Yeah, they sure are. Gotta do something about that. Making their house would be ideal. Let's swap the guy in the lumber mill out and put him in the ancient hearth. That will get us a little bit more happiness. The lizard will be very happy being there. It's really not doing it. That's a little rough. Yeah, that's rough. Can't really pull anybody from my gathering either, so this is trickier than I'd like it to be. If I cut all the woodcutters, we'll drop to level 2, but then we'll have no wood or food, which is scary. Like, we have just enough to get through the storm, I think. We've got enough coal to do it. It's probably fine if I cut all the woodcutters. Another new quality of life improvement they did last patch. You can just click this button and all your woodcutters stop. It's so handy. We loves it. But yeah, now that that's done, I think I want the humans building stuff, more or less. We want the herbalist, we want the foragers camp as well. We want the camp. We'll need the geyser pump too, so let's get a human in here. We'll make a couple of pipes. It's terrible pipe production, but what can you do? It's the start of the game, more or less. I think we can cruise through the rest of the storm for now. Lizards aren't going to leave, and with 2 of them producing meat, we should not run out of food. Though we're definitely getting there. I should also give due consideration to putting down the second hearth, like now. I would not mind that in the slightest. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Yeah, get a hearth going over here. We can get a warehouse kind of near-ish the fertile ground. Get the plantation going. Probably would prefer a small farm right now, but nothing's perfect. Yeah, hopefully we can get this going soonish. Gonna need a lot of woodcutters for that though, which means waiting for the storm to be over. But having all these humans on building will be very handy, I would wager. This human's making jerky, that's excellent. That'll stretch our extraordinarily limited supply of meat a little further. If people go hungry, it's just a resolve penalty, at least for now. So it's not the end of the world. Alright, got through the storm. Let's get another perk. Probably just gonna click silent looting here. We have the ability to make tools, we have the ability to make copper bars, so every cache being opened, reducing hostility by 15 points sounds fantastic to me. We want to get the smithy going, but I also want to have some space cleared out for that, so, you know, kind of need everything done all at once, it seems like. Yep, can't wait for the newcomers to show up, because I need the people. Hello, Harpy. Let's get the Harpy. Seems good to me. That did bump my hostility just into 3, which sucks a bit. As long as we prioritize getting a Harpy house down, though, it'll be fine. And in fact, the Harpy could go into the Weaver. That would make her happier, and I wouldn't have to worry about it at all anymore. I should also set it to use leather, because I don't actually have a good... Oh wait, I have plant fibers with the wheat fields. Never mind, we're fine. I am, however, going to stick her in the weaver for now. That should solve her issues. I'll stick her in the herbalist camp once that gets built. And the rest of you get back to woodcutting, please. And hit hostility 4. Scary, but we'll deal. What's your problem? We have no wood, is the problem. Yeah, that's legit. It's a legit problem. That's why we have 6 woodcutters now. Ooh, boy. I rode the lightning a little much this run. I'm very worried I'm gonna not be able to get enough food up in time. But here's a trader to help me out with that. Hello, old Farliff. What you doing today? Bricks for pottery is interesting. Tool shop is kind of nice, but I already have the ability to make tools. Not to say that's bad. I might actually click on that. Farliff does not sell food. Slightly distressing. Just slightly, though. He does sell the rain mill, though, which is the best flour production I can get, so clicking on that for sure. I might just click on this for like really efficient tools and pipes. That'll be really nice through the course of the game, long term. And I think I have enough amber that I can consider long term things here. Sure. Let's go hard on the tools because we want to open caches anyway. Alright. We can slot the tool shop very nicely into this section. That's real nifty. I want to also get the rain mill up somewhere equally nifty. I think like here's fine, honestly. It's close enough to the warehouse, and it's not going to give me an aneurysm for its placement, and that's kind of it's kind of my only criteria right now. That's all good. That's all good. Let's get... Well, I have to cut down this one single tree before I can get the smithy down. I think we're good for the moment. As far as anything I particularly want. The parts may come in handy, but I've got plenty right now. I don't have to stress over it, and so I won't. I think I'd rather have people doing other stuff. Back down to 1 builder, I should point out as well. But it's kind of necessary because we have no food or wood, and we're kind of depending on our woodcutters to solve both those problems, more or less. We have the Harpy house up. So the Harpy's actually super thrilled right now. I could get her back on building, and I'd be pretty happy with that. Also want to start upgrading the hearth. So let's get some aesthetics down. And I'm sure at some point in the far future that'll get built, and I'll be happy about it. Yeah, boy, lizards are really freaking out right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, because they're hungry. That'll do it. Yeah, everyone's kind of starving. Rough that. But that's fine. We'll have, the human will deliver this jerky soon. And the lizards and harpies will all have very good food to eat. Which is one of Nora's new missions. Gotta be raid Allied Hidden Lab. Oh, the hidden labs are easy. What are you complaining about? Like, they're plentiful and they're all, like, relatively easy to do. It's one of my favorites, actually, just because it barely takes any time. Jesus, that's what you're complaining about. I mean, like, I don't think I've been in a Jupiter map that doesn't have an Allied V laboratory somewhere in it. It's not that bad. Alright, everybody's eaten except for a single human, so we're good there. Yeah, I think I'd love to have more builders. I think when this harpy gets done weaving, I'm gonna have her be done and just have her help with building stuff, because we need a lot of stuff built right now. We also want you out of the crude workstation. I need the pipes, but oh well. I need you to deliver the pipes right now, if you don't mind. Fetching goods to store, good. Once he delivers the pipes, I'll get him building as well. No, do not make any more. Get those back in the warehouse, and I'm gonna destroy the crude workstation because we have better versions of everything it makes now. Year 3 has arrived. We get blight rot dumped on our heads, and the farm isn't anywhere close to being done. So things aren't ideal, but we'll live through it. The mine's done, though. That's good. We need the copper ore. We'll need 15 when the storm hits, so we're good for the moment. Plenty of planks, so I could just make this especially productive. Like, it's a quick jaunt to the warehouse, so I'm not super concerned about reducing the amount of trips they have to take to and from this place. So let's upgrade it with the workhorse. There's also making the mine stretch longer. It's never a bad thing, but I don't think it's essential right now. New orders. Let's see what we got. We have no way of making luxury goods, so I'm not too keen on that. Happy Lizards, like, +1 to meat production's nice. I don't have any provision packs, which I should really consider making those. What are these things? Press, carpenter, leatherworker. I don't plan on getting any of those. Unless I'm, like, forced to. The parts and jerky production are really nice, though. I'll click the lizards resolve button. I think I'll enjoy the better meat production more than anything. Cups and glasses I need a tavern for. We probably don't want to go too hard on leisure since only the humans like leisure. Not that tavern is bad. The tavern's great, actually. But, yeah. It's not something I want to lean into. Booming economy doesn't feel like I want to do that, but it might, like, actually be better, because I don't think I want to get ale. I want to get religion and education, like, ideally. So I'm going to click booming economy. It'll have to do. Alright. Still maxed on woodcutters. Good. That's what I want to see. Still need plenty of planks. I could probably cut brick production right now. We're sitting at a fairly large amount. I don't need to be going that hard on it. Yeah, plenty of fabric. Yeah, this guy is gonna rest. I think I'm gonna force a delivery and then have him stop. Hey, the geyser pump's done. Good. Let's get some clearance water, and finally we can start making porridge. I probably don't want to make it out of mushrooms, come to think of it. Because we have no way... Because right now we're not very good set up for complex food production right now, so I don't want to turn food that I can eat raw into food that I cannot eat raw. That would be a poor choice on my part. Yeah, we're just gonna limp our way through clearance. Yeah, got enough wood to burn now at least. Would love more of all of this, granted, but I can't really. So that's that. I'll need more people. We have some humans who are unhoused. I should, like, think about that. Think about solving that little problem. I could put down a big shelter finally. I will be happy that I put down an overflow building like that. Yeah. Let's get down a big shelter. The Harpy, I think, is building right now, so yeah, I can get her on the Herbalist camp. Start collecting mushrooms. That should stave off starvation for a little while longer, which is good. We've cleared out enough space around the hearth now. I want to get this cleared out so I can get a road up here. Yep, still just kind of waiting for planks to be made and cloth to be delivered from our one single builder. Might do to actually put another person in the lumber mill. Or I could just force him to deliver the lumber right now. We are sitting on 18 in there and it's not doing anything. So I could optimize it, but I don't think it's necessary, at least not right now. Food's going up. Got jerky, got mushrooms for the humans to eat. Would love it if we could get the foragers camp up and have the humans start chowing down on porridge. But life is not perfect. Yeah, especially with us hitting hostility 3 here. Definitely got to cut woodcutters until we hit 2 when the storm hits. 'Cause it's bad otherwise. And the storm hit. So let's left click to unassign all woodcutters and then assign as many as I can to keep us below 3. Great. Okay. Man, I thought you were busy doing other stuff, but you were on the ball, weren't you? Alright, well, I gotta cut 2 woodcutters now. That sucks a ton. Sucks a whole lot. But we got below 3. Ah, right, the blight. That's a thing. Don't make any purging fire for the moment. I'd rather do that efficiently, but yeah, for now, I need all my humans fighting the blight. Now, when you asked... Gotta love not getting one of the stalker weapons. Yeah, stalker's a stingy jerk. But yeah, now, you were asking how we're fighting against the storm. Here's how. The storm makes blight rot. It's these big flowers that have 2 mouths and fangs and glowing things that attract things into its 2 mouths and fangs. And yeah, it corrupts the ancient hearth if they're left alone. And if the ancient hearth gets fully corrupted, 3 people die. which is something I would like to avoid ideally. So that's why the storm's scary and we hate it. Where can I put you guys? I guess you can go in the mine while the storm's going on. That will get us copper ore and fuel, which are both things I kind of need right now. Seems good to me. You are capped out on bricks. Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. Why don't you go do other stuff? Just help build, because goodness knows we need it. Should consider getting provision packs so I could start trading too. It's not necessary, but I think I'll definitely enjoy having it available. Ah, the foragers camp is done. Great. Let's get to humans collecting wheat. We'll turn the wheat into porridge, and the porridge will become complex food, and we'll love that. And pretty soon we'll get the rain mill up. We'll make biscuits and pie. Everyone loves pie. We'll have happy people. Have lots of happy people. We can make it out of berries or meat. Might not want to make it out of meat, honestly. Probably want to stick with berries since it's kind of renewable. Ah, boy. These are some interesting choices. Normally I click back to nature here, but I don't think I need to. It would also destroy all my food, which I hate a lot. We have a very healthy food line right now. It wouldn't kill me if I clicked back to nature and made my plantation double in production. It's not the craziest thing. Little pro tip here. If you have a bunch of food in storage, I don't believe that gets deleted if you click that button. So maybe I'll just click that button. Yep. Still have 10 jerky here. That'll get delivered soon, and people will be happy again. Speaking of people being happy, let's bring in some newcomers. Who do I want to bring in? Probably the people with food, given I just lost all of it, so that. Perfect. Ish. It's very somewhat perfect. Let's get as many woodcutters as we can, again. That'll leave us with a single builder, which is not ideal. But oh well. Yeah, let's pull people out of the mine, I think. We need the builders for sure. We'll get you on the herbalist camp for food production. Yeah, that's all good. Really need that rain mill and tool shop built sooner rather than later, but, you know, this is what happens when I stretch my workforce extremely thin. Everything goes slowly. It's my own fault. Also love to get these caches popped open. But we don't have any tools yet. Gotta make tools for that. Gonna swap to using planks for tools here too. It's just way more efficient, especially with the 3-star lumber mill. It's just very, very good. Yeah, this poor guy is just gonna make planks for till the end of time. Yeah, really overloaded my 2 builders. Could I cut someone from food or wood production? Maybe. Probably wouldn't kill me if I did that. And you swapped to poison, reminding me that, no, I should not cut people from food production, because for some reason I keep losing food. Sahilda's back. She's got a trapper's camp, which is pretty nifty. That will let me get this these large meat nodes, and that'll be enough meat to basically last us the whole game, I would wager. So that seems good. More fuel efficiency is real nice too. So's bonus fabric production though. We already have 3-star fabric production, so I'm gonna lean into the into more efficient fuel usage, and then give some consideration to maybe spending some resources to get that. I only need 5. How much is 5 gonna set me back? A little too much. I should just be happy I have a 1-to-1 ratio on plant fibers and leather to fabric. Small hearth is up. That's lovely. I can start making more homes over here, and we're short some human housing, so I'm happy to do that. We're also a little short on everyone else housing. Kinda need those stones, collected to put down the harpy housing so that my sense of aesthetics isn't destroying my brain. It's not crazy to just start a new housing district over here though, so that's what I'm gonna do. We'll get a lizard in the hearth, make him very happy. But I guess we could just put a human in there for now. It's not the worst. We should definitely put someone else in the field kitchen, because our complex food production is slow. Too slow for people to actually eat it. Let's cut a woodcutter. I really want the extra builders right now. Sahilda's about to leave. Am I really satisfied with my purchases? Yeah, okay. I have it set to auto pause when when a trader's about to leave. You get another quality of life update they put in the last patch. Losing food wasn't me. Sure thing. Sure thing. Hey, the plantation's up. Unfortunately, there's 40 seconds worth of drizzle left, so I don't think we're getting anything planted this year, especially since the farm fields haven't been made. So, I mean, it's nice, but not going to do anything for us for a while. Let's just fast forward a touch. Yeah, we're mostly cruising through things. It was Sam who ate all the food. Darn it, Sam! What a glutton Sam is. Just because we had a cold snap or something. Yep, still mostly just waiting for housing to get built. Which again, still my own fault, because I don't have anywhere near enough people building. Yeah, let's get pipes starting to be made. Let's get tools starting to be made here. I don't think I need to rain punk that up at all. I think we're fine. Did I never put down the smithy? I don't think I did. Silly me. New orders have arrived. Well, order. Ah, oh, yes, I see. Okay. Normally I wouldn't try this at all, but wow. Those are some rewards. +5 to copper bar smelting. is crazy. That makes it 5 turns into 2. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's hot and I was dying and needed to open the window. Anyway, that so +5 production will turn 5 ore turning into 2 bars, turns 5 ore into 7 bars, which is crazy good. Like, that's crazy good. And to top it all off, I get +3 to global resolve if I do this. They don't have to be dangerous glades, they just have to be glades. That's real tempting, but that will be a lot of hostility for opening glades up, which is scary. The conservative play here is just to get profitable trade and get +1 plank production, which will be just a good solid choice. But oops, I clicked on the really hard one. Whoopsie doodles. That's a little whoopsie daisies from me. All right, let's get punching into glades real quick here, shall we? This will. We've got a pretty generous 10-minute timer on this, so I don't have to, stress about it too much. But now that I've clicked the button, I definitely want to get to it, for sure. Alright. Hearth needs a firekeeper, and that's fine. No one's living there yet, so I'm not particularly stressed about getting them stocked with a keeper. Maybe when the houses get built, I'll stress over it. But they're not, so I won't. Hostility went up. Not sure why. Alright, rain mill has been achieved. Excellent. I can start turning grain into flour and flour into pies, which will be fan-frickin-tastic. I will need to rejigger my workforce for that, though. Let's get you into the furnace. Don't make any copper bars quite yet, but I want you to make pie. I want you to make pie out of herbs. That's fine. We've got plenty from the mushrooms we've been picking. Oh, or not. Where the herbs come from? Huh. Whatever. We have them, that's the important part. Probably came from the newcomers or something, and I'm just forgetting about that. That's all good and dandy. I still need a builder somewhere. Cut another woodcutter? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. Probably cut someone from the forger's camp, maybe? Not really. I want as much grain as I can get. I need a lot of food. Maybe I can slow their roll in the trapper's camp a bit. That'll do. Alright. But soon we'll have pie! Soon we'll have made pie, and I want to turn all of our mushrooms and wheat into flour because literally everybody loves pie. So we want as much pie as humanly possible. And we would love it as fast as humanly possible, but I've never found a stormwater geyser, so, it's unfortunately very hard to speed up. Alright, storm's hitting. I don't know if we're gonna get below 3. We could if I stopped all wood cutting. This is my last chance to stop it. How's our resolve doing? I really can't afford to cut all woodcutters, is the thing. But I kind of have to because the harpies are at 1 resolve. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We don't need the harpies on the blight rot post right now because we don't have any blights. I guess we can get people in the mine collecting coal and copper ore while they're not woodcutting. It will get us it'll get us fuel to burn, which is important. Yes, the plantation's finally done. Wonderful. We will get people on that as soon as possible. Ooh, we ran out of parts. I knew that would happen at some point. Can't really cut camps though. I'm gonna have to hope I find one in a trade, or the next batch of newcomers comes with a part. But I'm gonna leave 2 people building because we've got a lot of building we need right now. Oh, maybe I can suffer 1 woodcutter. Yeah, just barely. Hey, meat diet's done. Excellent. I do not want to click this button quite yet. It's the storm. I won't get my impatience reduced if I click it right now because of no contact. If the impatience bar fills up all the way, you lose. Yeah, so gonna hold off on that. Plus, if I clicked it, I would lose. Well, I won't lose impatience, but I would like to lose impatience. Is the point. It's all good. Oop! Popped a glade. Whoopsie doodles. I gotta cut the woodcutter again. Did that use a ton of copper ore? It might have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Oh well. We found Ironscale the Shaman in here. Interesting. It's a trader. He doesn't have any parts, which is kind of butts, but he does have an alchemist hut, which is pretty nice. Increase the maximum sacrifice stack in the hearth is kind of cool. Scouts open chests 40% faster, that's kind of neat. Tea's kind of nice. I definitely want this alchemist hut, though. Definitely. So let's get ourselves 6 amber from this guy. And figure out what we're willing to part with for it. We have hundreds of stone, so that's probably pretty safe to hand over. Yeah. I think I'll happily trade half my stone for this blueprint. Quite happy to do that trade. Speaking of using stone, I should put up more roads. Because there ain't no reason when I have a stone delivery line not to just pave the ever-loving Christ out of everything. It's very sad that I lacked parts, but well. Yeah, yep. Still need to pop more glades. Oof. Not a lot of good options for him either. I guess these 2 would be safe enough. Yeah. When the storm ends, we gotta go real hard on wood cutting. So I really need the parts real badly. But anyway, let's get our new building built. The Alchemist's Hut will be a Splendorful edition. Crystallized Dew is useful. The tea is useful for the harpies. That's it. Everything else is not actually that useful, but the tea will be nice. And the crystallized dew. Any alternate source of metal is always welcome. Ta-da-da. Forger's camp has run out of wheat. That's no problem, just go collect more from elsewhere. Yeah, these two patches are gonna last a very long time. We're gonna get so many plant fibers, it'll be lovely. We still have plenty of fabric, so I think I can hold off on cutting assigning builders to making fabric for the moment. Still have plenty of bricks too. Just need people building stuff, more or less. Silent looting is back. We haven't opened a cache yet, so honestly this doubles the amount of hostility drop from every cache being opened. That sounds really spiffy. I'll click that button. Now I can click this button, finish meat diet, get a new blueprint, which will be lovely. Do I care about the ranch? Not that much, to be honest. Oil's like nice and all. I'm not sure I care enough about it though. Like, I've got 2 giant meat collection camps that I haven't exploited yet, so I probably will never run out of meat. But having the ranch is just really good generally. There's definitely arguments to be made for the Druid's Hut here. Oil is just nice to have in general, and this allows me to make incense. I will struggle rather a lot to turn food into oil with this right now. I could probably hack it though. It's not impossible. Maybe it's more viable than I'm giving it credit for. We'll get him done. And we have more people, which means more housing, which means I need more people building stuff. I think I'll just bring the harpies in. We've got plenty of cloth, and this is fewer people, so less hostility. Once again, I am sacrificing having a bigger workforce faster for hostility reduction, but it's the trade-off I want to make. Speaking of that, how's the tools coming along? Slowly, but they're coming along. That's good at least. That's fine. How about the furnace? We're not looking so hot on copper ore. We'll need 25. We're sitting on 20. Yeah, not fantastic. These guys are these guys only have 4 in storage. Yeah, that's real hard to justify collecting right now. Yeah. Also, I need woodcutters. I need as many woodcutters as I can get. That's extremely important. I could cut back on stone cutting a little. That's fine. We have an absurd amount of stone. We don't need that many people on it. Definitely want everybody on the plantation. I guess I can cut with stonecutter. Have 2 builders. That'll have to do. It's not ideal. We're not in a comfy situation yet. We'll get a lot comfier once we have enough tools to start like actual tool production. And finally this. Do I want to make packs of provisions? I mean, like, yes is the answer. But can I afford to right now? Is the real question. We do have, like, plenty of food, weirdly. Mostly mushrooms. Which is fine. Really want to supercharge pie production if I can. Definitely turn eggs into it. Everybody's sated on porridge, which is nice to see. They're also sated on jerky, which is nice to see. Yeah, I kind of just need more people in the furnace. Is the real stopping block there. I might just have to call it okay for the moment. Alright, we popped a geyser open. We found another copper mine, which looks very exploitable. We may be getting plenty from here. Oh, we don't have the parts for it, right? Yeah, I can't really afford that. But I am going to put down the stormwater geyser and start getting Rainpunk going, because I would love to supercharge the furnace, and maybe even the lumber mill. That will make things way, way more efficient. Anyway, I popped those glades open. I have 5 minutes to pop open 4 more, which is not a lot of time. Don't like that at all. So let's get them going on it immediately. Whatever is the closest glade we can pop safely, I want to pop. That's relatively close. I think punching through here is gonna be a-okay. We'll get you... Actually, I should cut down on the amount I've designated. I think we're at the point where I need to cut efficiently in order to actually get this done. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but necessary. Alright, houses are finally going down over here, so I need somebody on the hearth. Really need parts. Really need newcomers. Well, the newcomers didn't bring parts, so I really need the next trader to have parts. It's something I can sell for money, because that's also something I desperately need. Alright. Gotta make sure I keep 10 tools in the tank as well. I'm sitting on 6, just sitting around in the tool shop not doing anything. That'll be 3 more. I will need to pop a dangerous glade if I want to complete this. Question is which one? Might be this one just because it's the closest, but I'd probably rather this one so I have some room to expand. Lots of options that I have to consider. Also gonna put down some fences for decoration. People will love that. All the humans are happily housed. That's excellent. Can't say the same for the harpies yet. Speaking of harpies, Zidani, hi! Have any parts? No? Nuts. You do have a small farm though, which is very tempting, because we make very good use of grain right now. And we have bonus to vegetable production. Yeah, boy, that has so much going for it. That has a ton going for it. Ooh, so does this, because we want to make infinity pies, and we would love to make 10 jerky for every pie. That would be frickin' amazing. Gosh, you have such good stuff on you, Zidani. Holy moly. I think I want to click this button for sure. We could, like, turn off jerky production now, because, like, we'll get it through making pie. Which is great. And we just want to maximize our pie output now. So let's get a human in the tool shop, another lizard in the furnace. Love it if we could just get as many people as we can into the furnace. Maximize that. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, though. That'll have to do. I would love this farm, too. And 10 is probably within my price range. Can give a bunch of stone and a bunch of mushrooms. Yeah, that's in my price range. Let's get that. Get a farm going. We don't have any fertile ground for that, but we'll be uncovering quite a bit more map pretty soon, especially with having to punch into more glades. So I think it's relatively safe for me to click that. Alright, that's another glade down. I need to get into this one soon. Like real soon. So let's cut a nice efficient path into this glade. You guys, I still need to cut into that one. That'll be the 3 we need. Are we gonna be able to make the timer? Like, kinda no choice. Kinda don't have a choice on the matter, unfortunately. How's the tool shop doing? You're sitting on 12. Like you to keep making it. That'd be great. Could turn on a little bit of copper ore, but just a touch. We do have enough. Well, just barely enough. No, I need more. I need more copper ore. I need more parts to get more mines, and everything sucks. Blah. A little tempted to open up a cache if it has parts in it right now. That's where I'm at. Doesn't look like any of them have it though. It's unfortunate. I really want to open up a cache sooner rather than later because I want to get this hostility down a touch. Granted, it's mostly a product of having max woodcutters. But yeah. Zidani's leaving. I think I'm fine with it. Or Ziadani. I don't know. Her name's hard to pronounce. We're getting there slowly. You're making tools, you're going to deliver them, that'll be excellent. Can I afford to open up a cache with that many? Maybe. Probably not, though. Okay, we have 20, so we actually could afford to open up a single cache. Also, you're out of ore, which is fine. We can swap you with a lizard somewhere, or just have you build. Wouldn't be crazy to have more people on building. But I also need a cache opened. Let's get that going. Lower hostility by 30, which should put us back down to 4. We absolutely 5,000% cannot hit hostility 5 right now. That would be a disaster and a half. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep hostility low. As a reminder for those watching, you can type join space town or join space forest to either help me or hurt me respectively. Popped into another glade, there's some eggs, there's some more copper, which is I guess nice to see. Don't think I'm gonna be putting a mine on that though. Gotta break into there very soon. We only have a minute 45. I think we'll make it. Kind of depends on how fast these people carry stuff, come to think of it. let's swap out our harpy. That should make the woodcutters go back, need fewer trips to empty out the camp. Which could be a difference maker. You never know. There's that opened. Excellent. Okay, now we just want this opened up. And we win, kind of. We finish that. We finish the thing. Wow, that's a lot of meat. Boy, I didn't need the ranch even remotely with that amount of meat. It's good to see. Harpies are all housed, but not happily so. So let's get another harpy house queued up. We don't have any service buildings, do we? No. This might be time to put down an altar. Things are rough. I wouldn't mind that. Alright. We did it! Heck yes! Forest Fascination done. We turn in the tools. 40 seconds to spare. Get an absolutely massive amount of amber. +3 to global resolve. +5 to copper bar production. Absolutely fan-flippin-tastic. And now we have more stuff. Leatherworker's tempting. I can make pickled goods out of it, not to mention ale. We get leather from trees, so water skins are something I would not mind diving into, but I definitely also need a service building. And as I mentioned a long time ago, religion and education are like the two things I really want the most, and this is providing both. And they recently changed Sacrament of Flame. Instead of stuff you burn lasting longer, if you burn stuff, you permanently reduce hostility, which is really good. Temple is turned into a top tier service building since that patch, so yeah, I will happily build a temple for surezies and certainties. And we can like put it here, maybe? It's okay. Put a nice little garden next to it. That'll look lovely. Gonna need to think on aesthetics again, though. Can I fit an archway somewhere? I mean, yes, I could. Could fit it here. And put it here for symmetry, which is very important to me. So we'll do that. That'll take care of all the harmony we need. Then we just need a bunch of gardens and aesthetics. So let's just put some parks next to the human houses. They'll love that. And then we'll put down 4 more little garden patches over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That'll look so lovely. I'm gonna love how that looks. I guarantee it. Alright, we got a lot of happy people. That's really good to see. Also a lot of hostility, which is less good to see, but you're gonna work on that, right, dude? Right, my dude? Oh yeah, I entirely forgot about this. Escaped convicts. That's scary. I have the rocks to arrest them, so I'll probably just do that. The wildfire essence would be nice. So would the woodcutters being slightly more efficient. Cannot deny that would be great. But we're about to hit the storm. I could hold off on it. But, like, I think I'd rather the victory point right now. So, yeah, let's cut 2 woodcutters. We're no longer in panic mode over cutting wood as fast as humanly possible. Let's just get some rocks over there, arrest them, send them back to the Citadel for their just and righteous punishment. and call it good. Back down to one builder again, as is tradition. But I think we're okay. Alright. Cache popped open. Lovely. How are we looking on copper ore? Not a lot, unfortunately. We have just enough to not get our buildings blown up. And that's it. Can't start making copper bars, unfortunately. It is what it is. Herbalist camp has run out of deposits. That's fine. I'm sure there's more mushrooms to pick. Right here, in fact. Go to it. Can finally finish that lonely road. Because I walk a lonely road. It's the only road that I have ever known. It's a reference, gamer humor. Also was very tempted to just start singing that. I don't think I know the lyrics nearly well enough. I also have this thing, which is a very, very good place to make pie. It's also very far away from anything, which is not great. Might be worth doing though. Like, it's not like I have to stop the furnace from making pies if I get that. I want to stop making plant fiber here too, because we have plenty. I don't see the need. Another timed order, huh? We have no way of making luxury goods, so I'm probably not going to click this button. As nice as it would be. All this sucks. None of this does anything. Yeah, none of this does anything. The wildfire essence would be nice, don't get me wrong. And that would be my only source. From orders, at least. I might just have to click on this. I hate the rewards for this, though. And these rewards also kind of suck, because we don't plan on making ale at any point during this game. I don't want to have 5 people come into the village either. I might just click on Trading Master on the off chance I get a leatherworker / carpenter / press and can like actually make those. I wouldn't mind making packs of trade goods at this point. Yeah, we can make them in the smithy, and I'm pretty sure you can just shove flour into it and call it a day. Yeah, we make plenty of flour. So, like, that's fine. Like, 100% fine. I'd prefer a lizard to be working on that. Do we have any unoptimized lizards sitting around? One in the woodcutter's camp. I guess we can swap you over to the smithy. You can make coats for the rest of time, as well as packs of trade goods. Don't mind any of that. We'll set on those packs of trade goods. Maybe the next thing we get will be the ability to make luxury goods. Also, we're at 5 hostility. Gotta cut a woodcutter for sure. Otherwise, people die. That'd be bad. That'd be real bad. Also, low resolve, which is also relatively bad. May not be the end of the world, though. We can get a Harpy and the Weaver and start favoring them. And honestly, that should be enough to get us through. The Lizard started out at 14. I don't think... We don't have any, like, resolve reduction mysteries, so I don't think they will burn through 14 points of resolve before the storm ends. Maybe if it was a higher difficulty, it would be a different story, but it's not. so we're safe, probably. The Guildhouse is luxury, which nobody cares about. It does, however, have a really, really good passive bonus, and it's a free service building, so I'll probably build that anyway, even if it's not optimal. Yeah, kinda just sitting this for now. Really, really want to find some parts. It's not any of this one, right? Nah, just food. I would never break that open if it's just food. Y'all are working on that, it's good. Yeah, we're doing everything we need to be doing right now. It's just we don't have the people for what we need to do. This is still very tempting to break open for the bonus, for the essence and the bonus stone. I might end up doing that. We'll see. Alright, storm ended. Huzzah. Stormwalker tax is back. I already have it, and I'm sitting on 35 amber I don't want to lose, so probably not that. We have no way of making scrolls, so work safety guide is not super great. Like, this pops off real nicely, don't get me wrong. But we're not able to do anything with it right now. Counterfeit amber is like okay. We don't have any rain punk up yet, though we're like about to. I could pipe up some buildings and make a bunch of amber from rain engines, which would be nice. I think I'm gonna spend a reroll here, honestly. I want something that reduces hostility. I do need parts. This might be worth clicking on, to be honest. Because I need parts that badly. Alright, fair enough. Storm's over. We kind of cut as many woodcutters as we could already. Y'all are just making porridge, which honestly we probably don't need that much of. Actually, we have none available, so maybe we do want this much. Let's cap it at 80. We can turn mushrooms into it. That's fine. How are we doing on pies? Yeah, we got plenty of berries and eggs. We'll never run out of stuff to make pies out of. That's good. Still need more copper ore. Yeah, right now just kind of want to have the newcomers arrive and get them to work. Anyone bringing parts? Of course not. They're both 5 people, so it doesn't really matter who I click on right now. I think I want more lizards. They slot really well in the buildings we have, so he can go in the furnace. I could put another person in the smithy. I wouldn't mind that. There's no way we will keep up with the number of coats we need, so getting him there is ideal. I still really cannot turn on the tool shop right now. Still have a ton of bricks. We have a harpy making fabric, which is what I want. I will need somebody on the blight post for when clearance hits. Or, well, with the storm hits. The clearance is going to drop a bunch of blight on us, so I need to solve for that. Other than that, I think I just stock the woodcutters fully. Let's see where we're at. I could probably put someone else in the mine, and I'll be happy with it. Yeah, that'll do. It'll do for now. I would also love to make packs to provisions too. We do have plenty of berries. I think that's reasonable to start making that. Alright. We good. We good for now. Still can't turn on copper bar production quite yet. I would love to, but I can't. I think we just speed up time until a trader comes. Maybe we can get some, maybe we can trade some stuff for some amber and get a part or two. Get this warehouse finished finally. Ugh. It's been sitting there needing one single part for ages. Hate it. Hey, got a reputation. Great. No packs of luxury goods, unfortunately. The scribe would be great here. Because we're gonna get education and religion from the temple. So 3-star scrolls sounds fantastic. End of sentence. Let's drop that in a nice spot. Here's good, I think. Excellent. Still have yet to make the Druid's Hut or the Alchemist's Hut, because I am out of builders, and that's just kind of how the game rolls. Don't want to cut people off food, although I could, to be honest. I could cut someone from the herbalist camp very easily. But first, it's Lootbox Horse. Hi, Lootbox Horse. What do you got for me? You got another stone delivery line. That's kind of crazy. This one's even better because it's every 3 minutes instead of 5 minutes. That's nuts. Builders carry more items. That'll make building a lot more efficient, which is good. 15 tools. Holy butts. That's great. And packs of trade goods and ancient tablets. Ooh. 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 We can just sell those. We can just sell those right back to him, actually. Which is hilarious. Yeah. Give me 32 gold that I spent 28 gold on. That sounds good. That sounds real good. Let's pop another. Insects per minute is nice. Okay, builders are now Hercules. That's cool. A bunch of building material packs I can sell. Some scrolls, some pickled goods, some skewers. All that's fine. All that's fine and dandy. I can just sell off the building material packs to him again. Get some more money. Get another loot box. Ooh. Pocket knives and more veggies. Ooh, and pigments. I can use those to make scrolls, which is good because I don't have any way of making pigments right now. Ah, loot box horse is the best. Anything else I want to give him? Could sell a bunch of mushrooms, but like I just came into a giant truckload of tools, so I think I'm gonna pop a cache. Maybe I'll pop it in time to buy more stuff from him. Maybe. Maybe. I need a builder though. I guess cut a woodcutter. One single woodcutter. Fine. It'll have to do. Oh, I got enough parts? Why does this say I no longer am out of parts? Oh, because I sold all those packs. Right. That got me a free part. Yeah. Got one single free part from my free samples perk, and now I can make the warehouse, making the plantation way more efficient. Thank goodness. Because it was slow. Also gotta get more lizards up. Also, booming economy finished. Gets me even more parts and more people. Wonderful. I need another lizard house, so everybody is happily homed. Probably gonna need more human houses too. Oh, yep, sure do. Sure diddle-a-doo da-day-do. I don't know what my brain just spat out there. I'm not gonna fret over it. It's fine. Your brain's fine, Christy. Don't you even fret about that. Everyone likes your brain. New building has arrived. Something to be said for a marketplace. Also something to be said about the ability to make pigment. Yeah. We need pigment to make scrolls, so like the artisan feels like I'm just gonna click on it. Yeah. I would rather a way to make packs of luxury goods from all these, because I do keep this one in mind, that I need 20 packs of luxury goods, and you don't sell them, right? No. I mean, you sell packs, but not luxury packs. Oh wait, you do sell luxury packs. Wow, okay. Ah. This leaves me 5 short is the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. There's no way I could, like, make the money back if I bought them from him. I would have to gamble on, like, Farlift showing up in the next 10 minutes, or getting a new blueprint that allows me to make luxury goods. Which is a big gamble. It's a really big gamble. If it pays off, it'll be worth it, that's for sure. I don't like it. I don't like it even in the slightest. But it might be worth doing. I can sell off the trade goods because we're making those in the smithy. And we've got a ton in the pipe, and there's no way I'll not hit 20 by the time I need them, so I think this is fine. Also, I guess it's another part, I think. Got a 2 parts, in fact, so that's helpful. We could put out... Is that enough for another mine, actually? I think mines are 3 parts. Yeah, they're 3. But we got closer. That's nice. Plenty of berries coming in. We're opening this cache, right? Yeah. We'll just take them a little bit of time. It's fine. We are at 18 copper ore, which is just not enough still. Trader's leaving, which is why it paused. Why do I have all these spare people? I mean, it's good. I kind of need it. How are we doing on bricks? Still have a ton of it. Alright, that's good. We have enough for the blight rot. We have enough fuel that I don't need to staff the blight rot post at all. Rain mill's good. You're actually capped on lumber? That's a surprise. Like, we got plenty of stuff that needs lumber. But I guess I'll take him off for now. tempting mine location down there. I probably should get more people in the mine. It is clearance. I gotta get enough copper ore to get the lightning rods. Yeah. Not a lot I can do about that. Lizards are very happy, which is a surprise. How long do they have to be happy for? Have happy lizards for 2 minutes. We have 3 minutes left in clearance. Yeah, we might just finish Lizard Resolve by accident. That'd be cool. Yeah, they're super happy because they got a bunch of pickled goods from Loot Box Horse. They'll be even happier once all these houses get finished. But those are taking ages because we don't have nearly enough builders. We have 4 builders right now, so things will actually start, like, getting built finally. So that's cool. Speaking of which, Alchemist Hut is done. I'm not going to stress on Crystallized Dew right now because we have such incredible copper production. Having tea around will be very good though. Druid's Hut is done. I do need services at some point, so I definitely would not mind turning bugs into incense. And I also would not mind turning stuff into oil as well. I love keeping 60 around. It's comes in handy in so many ways. We can use plant fibers for it too. Sure. I don't see why not. We've got plenty. Okay, good. Got some reputation from opening a cache. And that's also a bunch of money, which is gonna be lovely. Can we pop open another? No, we're at 13 tools. But we can pop open this one. This is basically just for hostility reduction, but it's hostility reduction, so yay. Yeah, we've already got minus 60 from opening the caches, which is fantastic. We want to keep that going. Want to keep it rolling. Because I definitely am scared of how high our hostility is right now. God, those are happy lizards. Still need better pie production. Which means I'm very tempted to just make this. I don't need builders. I never need builders. That's crazy talk. What if I just had no builders and instead had everybody doing other stuff? That sounds like a smart plan and not a dumb plan. Yeah. I'm so good at this game. I'm great at this game. Lizard Resolve is done. I see no reason not to just click the button. Excellent. We whiffed on luxury goods again, unfortunately. We're never gonna need clay. Bathhouse is like nice and all, but I don't care that much about it. I might reroll and hope I get a luxury pack building. Didn't. Did not at all. This is a big whiff is what this is. Ouch. None of these are good. Like, 3-star copper bar production is like nice, but that's like, our copper bar production is already absolutely absurd. I don't need to lean on that at all. So we're gonna call that good. We have some spare provisions now. Could sell some jerky. I wouldn't mind the money. Yeah, Sother's not going to arrive in time. Well, he might. The timer will, I think, tick down during the storm. He might arrive in time for me to get packs of luxury goods. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna plan on for now is I'm going to open up another cache if I can, which I think I've already set somebody to open up another cache. Yeah, this one hasn't been opened yet. And spend some money on a reroll. Hopefully I'll get a luxury goods building. We can prioritize that, make 5 packs real quick like, and get this timed order done, and that will be lovely. Also, it's year 6. I gotta get at least a few people on the Blight Post. But right now, I want them building, because I need everything built. Just all the buildings. Desperately needed. Alright. Oh, we got some reputation just from people being happy. Excellent. Alright. Storm's about to hit. Very frightening. Alright. Cut all woodcutters. Are we below 5? No. F. Well, nothing for it but to burn wood then. We cannot sit at 5 because people will just start dying. So we have to just burn wood no matter what. Cannot not. I hate it and it sucks, but I can't not do that. Also, with 2 different stone delivery lines, I think I'm quite happy to sell some excess stone. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. Speaking of excess stone, wouldn't mind more paved roads. Just makes everything that much more efficient. And I like efficiency in general. Alright. Slow down time a little, see how bad it is. It's fine, actually. Ooh! We didn't have enough copper ore. Gosh, that's surprising given how many people were mining it. We were 1 copper ore off. Feck. Okay, well, let's start rebuilding. What else got blown up? A house? Sucks for them, doesn't it? Let's get more people on the house. That'll actually cause some real discomfort. And then we'll get the Blight Post fully stocked. And get them fighting the Blight. Do I want to supercharge something? Maybe the rain mill? Maybe. I am struggling to keep up with the flour production I need, but I could just put another human in here, and that would accomplish the same thing, so maybe that's needless. The Druid's Hut? Maybe. Ooh. Wow, I somehow still got a resolve point during the storm. That's a surprise. Okay. This is all still bad, unfortunately. Better pickled goods? Maybe I click on the smelter just to absolutely maximize my copper. It's not insane. But anyway, we got a new thing. Hello, luxury goods. Okay. Drop everything, everyone. We need to make the press immediately. Yes. Highest of the high priorities. And we need to make 5 luxury goods out of, I guess, scrolls? Or incense? For both of them, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. We need that as fast as humanly possible. So yeah, press is highest priority. We have 5 builders available right now, so that should get done relatively fast, especially since it's like adjacent to a warehouse. Like that seems like there's no excuse for not to get built immediately. Ooh, I think we're out of bricks. Yeah, we are finally out of bricks. I need someone making bricks again. Ditto for planks. Okay. Down to 4 builders, but oh well. Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna have to do. This isn't showing the little I lack material thing, which means somebody is actively bringing bricks over to it, which is good. Oh, right, I built this. These suck. But I guess I'll take the prayer book because it does something. Ooh, these don't suck. These are great. These are great. Hostility reduction is certainly tempting. So I'm clicking on it. Ooh, wow, these are all really good. These are all really good. Can have a full contingent of woodcutters during the storm, or basically free trade routes. Ooh. Ooh, embarrassment of riches right here. I'm okay with cutting woodcutters during the storm and putting them in the mine, so I think I'd rather tighten belt. Just have basically free trade routes for the end of time. Yeah, I like that. Great. Alright, press is going up. Timing's gonna be pretty tight, but I think we'll make it. Yep. Just get 3 people in there making, all making luxury good packs. And, once the trade good pack is delivered, which I'm pretty sure is just, yeah, sitting here in the building, we can turn that in, which is great. Storm's done. Blight's gone. Lovely. Let's get a Harpy on it to efficiently make more Blight stuff. And speaking of efficient Blight stuff, let's click that button to double our Purging Fire production. Great. It's a little late for meat specialization, but I might click on it regardless. I wouldn't mind constant supply of grain either. But let's just click on it. It's fine. I think we're just kind of moving towards a victory, more or less. You don't have enough. Oh no, because we capped on flour. That's fair. I would love to supercharge the furnace. Oh yes, the geyser pump finished. Excellent. Let's just get that juiced. Just to make pies as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, Still just need more copper ore. God. It's rough. It's rough, rough, rough. Let's get the woodcutters back to work. And it still leaves us with 5 people, which is a bit of a surprise. Have we got enough parts to make a new mine? Yeah. Plenty, in fact. Wow. Alright. Cool. I wouldn't mind making a coal mine there. I also wouldn't mind making a copper and coal mine down here. Those would both be pretty fantastic. Yeah. This one's more fantastic, IMO. So let's go do that. Let's get all this wood cut done. Let's get somebody rebuilding the brick oven so we can have... Oh no, we did rebuild the brick oven. Right! I sent someone down there ages ago, is the thing. Well, gosh and golly jeepers, why don't we just make a billion pies there? We're making incense in the druid hut at 1 star, so I don't feel the need to turn that on. Yeah, just make pie. Just all of you make pie. That'll be great. Make it out of berries mostly. You could also make it out of meat. We got plenty of it. Speaking of which, I should get more people with it. This is slightly fewer people, so I will click that button. And now I have to think about housing, because we're full again. That should house the harpies. Need more lizard housing, though. Yeah, quite a bit more. We can put houses here, that's fine. Put another human house over here. That should house at least most of them. That'll do. That leaves us with 7 builders, which is good because we have an absolutely absurd amount of things we need built. Was the herbalist camp? Oh, right, the herbalist camp is empty because it got blown up. Right. Awkward. Everything else got survived, though, so that's good. What's your problem? Like, what is your problem? Why are you idling? Oh, because we have 15 in storage. Right. I need to tell them we want to keep 20 in storage. Now they'll build. Ooh, temple has also been created, which is fine. I would love to have the scribe going, but like a lot of things that aren't happening. Alright. Well, we made some progress towards hostility reduction there, but not a lot is the thing. Alright. Once these get done, we'll just have them deliver it. Then I'll just click on forced delivery. In fact, I'll probably just click forced delivery now. Okay. Good. That's all the luxury good packs we need done. 6 will get us past 20. That will be lovely. Then I can kind of just stop people from working here. Yeah. Because I don't want any more luxury goods built here, and I want the oil built in the Druid's hut. Because Harpies get a bonus to building it in the Druid's hut. Still very tempted to do this. In fact, I just might. I think I'm just gonna break it open. It's hostility reduction, and it gets me really good stuff. Why wouldn't I do that? this. Yeah, we still don't have enough tools because I haven't been making any because I don't have any ore. I don't have enough copper ore to do anything, which feels ridiculous with a fully stocked mine. But here we are. It's actually kind of tempting to use parts given that I have a steady income of it now. I might do that. Timed orders are ready to complete. Kabam! Beautiful. Got it all done. What's our final thing? Better coats? Don't feel the need to do that. Clan Hall would be okay. The bathhouse would be fine. I like it a lot. Global production is faster. People leave slower. The bathhouse is just a very good service building in general. But I should just rebuild the guild house at some point also. Because that'll get us really good stuff as well. I'm kind of scared of hostility right now. But not a lot I can do about it. So that's that. More pigment production is good. We need a lot of scrolls. So I'll just click big files. Our builders already carry like a billion things. I don't think I need another builder's pack. We're not going to get anything from leisure. We don't want 2 extra harpies with every trade route. Yeah, Souther's not giving me much today. That sucks a little. I can click planks now. Let's get some more incense. That's pigment. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I probably would get a better trade deal from this. Yeah, this is actually way better. Okay. Sorry, Souther. We're gonna sell it on trade routes. Yeah, I don't want anything from Souther right now. There's something to be said about getting a bunch of incense and filling out the temple so we get services going. Because if we got everybody fully stocked with religion and education, we would actually be able to not worry about hostility. But that's hard. No. I need the builders. I'm not. That's doing that would be crazy. Let's not do the crazy thing. How's our bricks? I think it's just the fact that we haven't delivered any of our building materials, which is why everything is screaming about not having building materials. I think we just have to click on the delivery button and call it good. I'm actually gonna let the trade good packs continue. We make an excessive amount of flour and these sell really well. So like I'm pretty happy just to have that running and have a nice steady income from trade goods. I see nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, the wood cutting is done here. Excellent. Let's drop that mine I was talking about. And get better roads, because this is out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Herbalist camp has run out. Have we run out? No, there's still mushrooms down here. Great. Good. Souther's about to leave. This is my last chance to buy something. Still don't think I care to. Wouldn't mind the incense and the scrolls. That feels like a luxury. I guess they're luxury goods. Heyo, that counts as humor. Technically. Scouts are idle in Guildhouse. Yeah, we don't have the planks for any of this. That's fair. That is highly fair. Let's get more people on plank production. Wouldn't be crazy to pipe it up either. Feels excessive. You're making oil out of meat and grain and stuff. That's all good. That's all fine. Love it if I found more fertile ground, but might not ever happen. This is the problem. Let's send this cash to the Citadel. You have capped out on porridge. That's good to hear. I guess I don't need 2 people on that. Good. Oh my god, everyone's sated on pie too? That's amazing. I could turn on biscuit production too. The smelter makes just okay biscuits. I haven't built it yet. So maybe we won't do that for the moment. I've changed my mind. Now that I've learned I can't. Actually, you guys collect this rock, because you get more bonus stuff from it, and it's in the way of some things, so that's just a smarter idea. We should send this cash to the Citadel as well. Think we have enough for it? Yeah, just do it. Are like any deeds like even remotely viable here? Maybe if I got 30 humans, but that would take a long time. Like a very, very long time. Could loot caches too. There's like something to be said for that. I could afford to sell some stone again. Not all of it. I'm trying to make some roads. Call that good. Yeah, we got minus 120 from looting caches. That's really, really nice. It's really nice. Should also consider staffing the temple soon, too. That was a cache opening, which is great. Really need the builders, though. Even with 4 builders, my stuff is still just languishing. Can't seem to build it in any sort of meaningfully fast fashion. Put a little decoration here, why not? Alright, guess we're just cruising to the storm, more or less. Got a blight person on the blight, which is good, because we have a little bit of corruption. Nothing too scary, though. So cache opened. More hostility reduction. Excellent. How are we doing here? We are making oil. I have the temple up. I wouldn't mind like starting to burn oil just for the sake of expedience, because that will let me lower hostility passively, which sounds pretty great to me. Also, I'm one aesthetics short? Really? Huh. This should be 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it never got finished. Wow, okay. Okay, there it goes. I just had to unpause for a fraction of a second. Okay, we're good, yeah. That's nice. I love this. I love this garden next to the temple. Aw. This is giving me happy juices in my brain. And yeah, let's fully stock the temple, start burning oil. Increase global production speed. And the oil will eventually turn into hostility reduction, which is lovely. Okay, apparently we capped out on bricks again. So I guess you can go do other stuff. That's nice. Seems we're low on stormwater, so maybe you can just go help pump stormwater. Woodcutter's camp has run out. Mine has no ore. That's a surprising message to see. Yep, you ran out of ore. You sure did. Let's use parts and bricks and make you faster, give you way more stuff. I wouldn't mind supercharging the production here. Okay. Well, used our bricks. Let's get someone back in there. Easy come, easy go. Yeah, you're just waiting for planks. And Lumber Mill is working as hard as they can on it, so... such is life. Alright. We want to make scrolls out of whatever we have. We don't have any way of making... we don't have any pigment, so maybe we'll hold off until we have a way of making pigment. That'd be smart. That'd be smart and good. I'm surprised we don't have any pigment, frankly. Yeah. Let's get those back in storage and get you out of there. Here's where all our pigment went. They were going into trade good packs that I didn't want going into trade good packs. Mystery solved. So we can put a human in here and get him working on scrolls. You could use whatever. I don't care. It's capped at 60. Alright, let's unassign our woodcutters. Actually, gosh, we don't have much at all in the way of stuff we can burn, do we? We're out of coal. Why are we out of coal? I'm kinda shocked, given that we've been mining coal this whole time. At least we have enough copper ore not to get our, stuff destroyed. Shoot. It's gonna suck, actually. Well, we can afford 2 woodcutters. That's not a lot of woodcutters. It's ugly. It's an ugly storm. Trapper's camp has run out of deposits. Boy, oh boy, do we ever have more of those. Just put you right here next to the warehouse. That'll be super efficient. I'll love that. We have some trade goods available. I can still afford to send off some stone. This is ultimately a better price for it. So I guess I don't mind clicking that button a few times. Sure. Not much in the way of blight rot to speak of. I don't think I need to staff the blight rot post very much. Little lizard working. I'm still in my lizard hat. I'm very proud of having made this in Blender. This can be moved about. Fully fence in our garden. It'll look lovely. Very important. More hostility reduction. Wow, that was a substantial amount, actually. Where did all that come from? Holy moly. If minus 180 from the caches, where's that other positive coming from? I think that's from... I don't know. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills very briefly. Why is hostility so low suddenly? I don't get it. I guess we can get the woodcutters back so we have fuel again. Cool. That's nice. Hooray! Artisan is made. Great. Let's get a harpy in here and have her make pigment. Bugs and berries all sound good to me. Let's cap that at 60 so we don't turn all of our food into luxury goods and call it a day. Still haven't quite gotten anything from this yet, but that's fine. I don't exactly have a lot of spare wood to sacrifice either. Alright, new year. Skewers for every pickled good you make is pretty nifty. Do I have the ability to make either of those, actually? I mean, I have the ability to make pickled goods because it's in the field kitchen, but do I have the ability to make it better? Not really. Some might be worth picking up, at least compared to the others. None of these are very good. Okay, let's just make pickled goods in the field kitchen now. We have some water skins. We have production for all of these, I think. Right, we have barrel and pottery production. So we certainly have the ability to make this stuff. Do we have any clay whatsoever? We do have some clay whatsoever. Alright. Fair. You're in charge of making pottery for our pickled goods. And I will want another person in the field kitchen in that case. But newcomers will be here momentarily, and that'll be that. Also, I think we're just gonna win. Which I'm fine with. I don't think I was particularly close to any deed at any point during this whole debacle. we're just gonna, especially with the humans looking as how they do, we're just gonna barrel through the reputation requirements. And that'll be that. Well, this is actually a surprisingly fast game for how it felt. Never felt very comfortable at any point during this entire game. But we did well. Kind soul, unity, no one died, no one left. All the orders were done, including those timed orders, which were super hard. Yeah, really, really well done. Nice, chill, casual game today. Didn't get any deeds done, but I didn't have any modifiers that would have helped that, so I don't gonna stress over it too badly. This is mostly just to open this up. Hi! Wow! Watchtower. Discovering glades doesn't increase hostility. Okay. Cool. That opens up some possibilities. We can basically just open all of the glades forever, and you know, maybe I can get the loot caches thing going on there. That sounds like a fine. That sounds like a fine idea. That'll be a great next episode. Anyone ever uncover any treasure chests I get to loot? Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Great game. Great and easy game. despite Exposed Odin's best attempt to make it a hard game. But you know, that's part of it. It's fun. It's all just fun. But that's gonna do it for me. My throat hurts and I'm hungry. So those are both really good reasons to stop the stream and eat/drink something. So yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. You're lovely people. And maybe I'll see you again next time.